Hi everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Rachel. Today we have a restorative yoga flow in store for us that is perfect for beginners. So with that being said, wear something extra comfy today. Please bring along some pillows with you as well as a blanket. All right, let's get started. Okay, join me in a comfortable seat of your choice. Feel free to sit up on a blanket or a pillow just to help us create a little bit more space in our body and to settle on into our practice. So I'm going to extend an invitation to you to just simply arrive here. And perhaps one way in which we can do that is by turning our attention inward. Can you really feel your sit bones rooting down into the earth or perhaps into the item that you are sitting up on? Now let's place our hands on our belly and feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze looking directly past your nose. Let's breathe in together and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So the breath can be such a great tool to help us stay anchored in the present moment. So perhaps you turn your attention to the breath, noticing the rise and the fall of your belly on each inhale and exhale. Now let's begin to take a body scan, starting with our face, finding areas to soften and relax, such as our brow bone, our cheeks, our jaw. So maybe you create some space between your teeth and part your lips. Perhaps on each inhale and exhale, the shoulders gradually slide down the back body, melting away from our ears. Can we find ways to soften our fingers and our toes? And notice any other areas in which you may be gripping and holding. Can you find ways to soften those areas? Let's breathe in together and then sigh it out through the mouth. You can release your hands to your lap. Feel free to keep your eyes closed, just allowing my voice to guide you, or you can open up your eyes. Let's drop our right ear towards our right shoulder and then place our left fingertips on the earth. If you would like a deeper stretch, feel free to walk your fingers away from your body. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Relax that, dropping our left ear towards our left shoulder, placing our right fingertips on the earth, and then permission to walk your right fingers away from your body. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All right, relax. And now let's just take some slow circles with our nose. So some neck circles, nice and slow. There's no need to rush any movement here today. We are moving in a loving and supportive way. Reverse that circle. A gentle reminder to just keep the breath flowing as we move here today. As the breath can help calm down the nervous system, inviting us to relax. Wonderful. Bring your head back over your heart space. And now let's loop our shoulders a few times. Inviting our shoulders to relax away from our ears. The shoulder blades gliding down our back body. One more. All right. You can open up your eyes now. Just take a moment to take in your surroundings. Let's hug our left heel in towards our body and then send your right leg out long on a diagonal. Feel free to flex through your toes, so toes pointing towards the face or keeping things nice and chilled today. Let's use our right hand to guide our ribs over so that way we're facing our right leg. On our next breath in, our hands go up and towards the sky, and then exhale, hinging forward, melting forward. Breathe in to come up onto those fingertips, and exhale to round through. Feel free to bend your knee here. Once again, finding ways in which we can create ease in each posture and each movement that we move through today. Feel free to close your eyes. Soften your bite. Breathe in. And then on our next breath out, we rise up. Hugging our right heel in, the left leg goes out long, flexing through your foot if you would like. Let's guide our rib cage over so that way now we're facing our left leg. On our next breath in, our hands go up towards the sky, and exhale, floating it on down. Your hands frame your leg. Breathe in to come up onto those fingertips, look forward, and then exhale, rounding through the back body, chin towards the chest. Head moves a little bit closer towards your knee. Feel free to bend your knee here. One more breath cycle. Wonderful. Let's roll on up through our spine. Let's now send both legs out long. No need to go super wide here. You can definitely keep things nice and chill today, and you can even bend your knees. Now, if you brought some pillows with you to the practice, feel free to stack those pillows and place them directly in front of you. If pillows are not available, it is all good. You can simply just rest your hands or maybe even your forearms on the earth. So if you do have pillows, you can rest your forearms on the pillows now. Breathe in and out. Wonderful. Perhaps we continue that journey, rounding through the back body, dropping our chin towards our chest. And maybe we even just squeeze our pillow here, giving it a nice hug as we rest our forehead to or towards our pillow. Whenever I come into this posture, I like to imagine that tension is just spilling off or washing off my back body. So perhaps you do the same. Once again, perhaps you do a quick check-in with your body. Are you gripping or holding anywhere? One more breath cycle. Wonderful. Slowly and mindfully rise up. Place your pillows off to the side just for a moment, as you may want to use them later. Let's bring our feet in, coming to a cross-legged seat, placing your hands on your knees. On our next breath in, let's shine our heart center forward, loop our shoulders, look forward. And then exhale, begin to round through the back body, belly button towards the spine, chin towards the chest, shoulders rounding forward. Breathe in to come forward, rocking forward. And then exhale, back we go. Breathe in, finding a seated cow pose. And then exhale, seated cat pose. So I invite you to continue doing this action at your own pace and following your own breath. You take it away. One more round. Breathe in to come back to a neutral spine. Such a great and loving way to warm up our spine, getting a little spinal hygiene in there. All right, let's make our way to all fours. If you are sitting up on a blanket or even a pillow, you can place it off to the side now. When you arrive here, bring your big toes to touch, knees go wide, walk your hands forward towards the top edge of your mat, and then sit back towards your heels. Option to stay here nice and lifted. We're still getting a nice juicy stretch in our lower body and our upper body. Or if you would like, you can continue that journey, melting your chest towards the earth, forearms rest on the earth, and last to release to or towards the earth is your forehead. We meet here in an extended child's pose. Feel free to place a pillow or a blanket underneath your forehead just to create a little bit more space, a bit more of a lift. Or you can stack your hands one on top of one another, creating a hand pillow for your forehead to rest on. So there are definitely options here.
And of course, if this posture is not jiving with you today, you can always make your way to a comfortable seat. Making this practice your own, you are in the driver's seat. So wherever you are, keeping the breath flowing, perhaps you rock your head from side to side, massaging the brow bone, which can feel really nice, especially during cold and flu season, if we have any sinus pressure. Okay, so permission to stay here, or if you would like, we're going to do a thread the needle variation while in extended child's pose. So with our right arm, we're going to thread it underneath the bridge of our left, allowing our right arm to rest on the earth, and the right side of our head to rest on the earth as well. Our palm is facing towards the sky. So this is just offering a little bit more of a different or a deeper stretch to our upper back body. One more breath cycle here. Lovely. Let's unravel and take it over to the other side. So sending our left arm underneath the bridge of the right, resting the left side of our head on the earth. And just melting into this posture. We are holding the postures a little bit longer today to really maximize the benefits of each movement, of each stretch, and to really allow us to restore. All right, my darling friends, one more breath cycle here. Great, let's unravel. Make our way back into an extended child's pose just for one breath cycle. We breathe in, and then we breathe out. All right, let's rise on up. Make your way to a cross-legged position. You can fix your hair, fix your shirt if you would like. And now let's make our way down to our backs. So you can keep your pillow close by, you can keep your blanket close by as you may want to use it later on. So let's roll on down. And when you arrive here, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins, giving yourself a nice hug. And then maybe you just find a little swaying action from side to side,
massaging through the back body. Wonderful. Find some stillness here. Place your hands on your knees and then guide your knees over top of your hip points. Let's take our knees in a circular motion, nice and slow. Keeping the breath flowing as we do this action. You can reverse that circle. Wonderful. Keeping your knees still hugged in. Let's send our arms from left to right, palms facing down. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath the back body, just creating a little bit more space here. Breathe in. And then on our next breath out, let's begin to melt our knees over towards the right side of our mat. Keeping our chest facing the sky, our left shoulder blade pinned to the earth as best as possible, coming into this nice and gentle spinal twist. If you have a pillow handy, you can always place it between your legs for extra support, or you can place your right hand on your left thigh and just sink deeper into this posture. One more breath cycle here. Lovely. Release your right hand back down to the earth. Let's connect to our center, to our core, as we slowly lift our legs back to start. Breathe in. And then on our next exhale, melting our knees over towards the left side of our mat. Again, finding an option here that feels most supportive for you. So you can place your left hand on your right thigh. You can place a pillow between your legs or even underneath your legs, lifting the earth up to meet you. One more breath cycle. Wonderful. Release your left hand back to the earth and let's slowly lift our knees back up to its starting point. If you have a pillow nearby, please grab that now and you can place it underneath your head as well as your neck. And now let's just send our legs out long on our mat. allowing the feet to spill open, taking up some space here. You can also cover yourself up with a blanket if you're feeling cold, or even if you're just looking for something a little bit more cozy. You can release your hands to your sides, palms towards the sky, fingertips curling in. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath the back body to create a little bit more of an opening in our chest and our heart space. And I invite you to close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. And here we are in our final resting posture. Once again, I extend an invitation to you to connect to your breath, noticing the rise and the fall of your belly on each inhale and exhale. So I am going to stop talking to give you the opportunity to go inward. Allow the music to keep you anchored here in the present moment. One more breath cycle. Wonderful. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Perhaps you gently rock your head from side to side. You can open up your eyes if you had closed them. Let's hug our knees in towards our chest. And then rock on over to one side, using your top hand to help prop you up into a seated position on your mat. All right, my darling friends. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed today's restorative yoga flow and that the mind and the body are feeling super happy, relaxed, and all that good stuff. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Yoga with Rachel and also ring that notification bell so that way we can stay connected. Take care. Namaste.